Hey guys, Danny here. I still don't post videos a lot, so I apologize for that. But I just wanted to say that the past 2 weeks I have not been doing okay, and that is because I had COVID-19. I don't know if we're really allowed to talk about it on YouTube, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Because for me, I think it needs to be talked about. You guys know I've been one of the biggest supporters of masks and social distancing and everything, and I still am. And COVID-19 was, it's not a joke. It's more severe than the flu. And I know this because I finally got it. And I never wanted it, but I was talking with my fiance, and we both agreed that we didn't really want it, but we kind of wanted it to know the experience and to know what happens when you have COVID-19. And the biggest thing for us is that we didn't have a hard time breathing. We had severe fatigue and exhaustion. Like, for example, if I woke up one of the days and, I slept good because I took melatonin. But I woke up and it took me an hour to get up. Okay. And now normally, people are on their phones when they wake up, or, they turn on the TV, the radio, whatever people do when they wake up. But I just was awake. Okay. I could not physically get up for an hour. It took that long for my body to actually go from here to here to here to here to here, and then to actually stand up, I had to grab a hold of something to actually push myself up. And I imagine this is what it feels like, to be on your deathbed. Like someone is either, extremely old and they're just passing away, or someone has some disease, but I feel like this is what it feels like to be in that position where you are, hospice is here trying to make you comfortable, and you can't be comfortable and you're just dying. I feel like that's how it was. And for 2 whole weeks, and even now, after going back to work, I am just, oh my gosh, look at my hairline. What's going on? Ooh. Anyway, even go back to work, I thought I was fine, and then I was exhausted, just being there. And I have a very physically demanding job. And so I do a lot of walking, a lot of running, a lot of lifting. And so I was really exhausted, and I went to bed really exhausted. And normally I can't go to sleep right away, but I went into bed and I was just like, oh. I apologize if I don't look the best. I did gain weight, of course, while having COVID. Because I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell. Like it was different, but I didn't lose it. What I gained though is, weight. But my smell, I smelled bleach everywhere. Like it was a constant smell of bleach, and we don't have bleach here. Like we do, but it's not used. And then I went outside for the first week and a half, and it just smelled like rotten garbage. Like that's all I could smell. I went outside, it was and I couldn't do anything about it. It wasn't like I could, change the smell. It wasn't like if I breathed a little bit softer or anything. No, I just went outside and I couldn't stand it. I could only be outside for like not even 5 minutes, just like a minute. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go inside, because it would just fill my nostrils, and it just killed me. And so that's what I had. And my fiance, I feel so bad. She had it even worse. Like her pains and everything were so bad that even just looking at houses for when we get married, she couldn't even do that for a minute before, and she was just sitting on the couch, and she was like, I can't do this. I gotta go into bed. Because the only time she was comfortable was in bed. man, it was rough. And even after my 10 days of quarantining, I still had symptoms, and I still feel like I still have it, so I still wear my mask. And I'm still going to, even after everyone says, oh, well, after you have it, you can't, get it for 3 months. But it's the fact that I feel like I can still pass it on, because there's no actual science that has told me that you can't still spread it after you have it. And after your symptoms are gone, that doesn't mean you still can't spread it. My thoughts on the vaccine, I still don't think I'm going to get it yet. I think I'm going to wait till next year if I can. But people that have health problems, like really bad health problems, I think those are the people, and the elderly people should be the ones to get the vaccine right now. Because for them, that is their best chance of fighting this. For me, I don't want to get it again, but I also don't want to deal with the vaccine and have it not be, 90% or even 95%, tested, and okay, well, I am almost guaranteed to not get it now. And a lot of people get upset because they get the flu shot and then they get sick, and they get upset about it. But it's like, the shots and the vaccines take the disease, the virus of whatever it is, and, of course they have to put it into the vaccine so you can make antibodies. But for the flu shot, it's taken them such a long time to develop it, but it's at the point where every few years, that's the only time you have to get it, and then you can't get the flu. You could still get the cold, you could still get, bacteria, and viral infections, but, for viruses, you can't kill those. The only way to kill off a virus is if everyone was quarantined, like, forever, and by forever, I mean, maybe a year or 2 years. And this is like in your house for a year or two. This is not going to the grocery store and coming back home. This is in your home with the people that you live with, and that's it. That is the only way we could actually get rid of it, which is why we still have the flu. And the flu is not as bad as it used to be because of vaccines. And so that's why I'm going to wait, if I can, another year or two before I get the vaccine, because I want it to be more developed. But yeah, I just made this video so that I can talk about my experience. It is unlike anything you have ever dealt with, regarding sickness and illness. And I really would like people to still social distance, to still wear their masks, and to just do things for other people, which, if we do that for other people, then in turn, people are going to do that for us. And, everyone's just going to protect each other. And that's the biggest thing, is that people don't think of others. They think of themselves. That's why a lot of people don't social distance. That's why a lot of people don't wear masks. It's because they don't want to do that. But that is in turn affecting other people. And that's what happened with me. I wear my mask. I stay away. There's a couple of times where I will go and talk to somebody at work, but that's it. And I have the luxury of being able to stay far away from people because of my job. But all it takes is just 30 seconds of being with someone, or you pull down your mask for a second and then you spread it to somebody else, or someone comes up to you. The mask doesn't stop you from getting it. It stops someone else from getting it. And so that's why I wore mine, but nobody else wore theirs. And, almost half of the people at work were out with COVID. And unfortunately, one man passed away. I will not name him, but he was very loved in the company, so my prayers go out to him. But please, guys, still follow the guidelines. Do your best to do your part. And I thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.